Man, I really hope no one took the title for its face value. Because this is my first video, we're gonna get introductions out of the way. My name is Chloe. I'm an artist slash cosplayer slash aspiring animator, and if I ever make any more YouTube videos, they're probably gonna be exactly like this one. So before we get into what the title's all about, I wanted to quickly explain what you're seeing on screen here. I have had a comic idea for a while now, based around my characters Patty and Pushpin, and if you're coming from TikTok, you probably know exactly who I'm talking about, and if not, it doesn't matter, it's not relevant to this video. But basically, I want it to be really good, but I know as a beginner artist, or a beginner comic artist, and beginner storyteller, it's not going to be as good as it could be. So I've been trying to come up with different plot ideas that I could use to improve myself, stuff that could be under 100 pages. And what you're seeing on screen is concept art for one of those under 100 page plots. The story follows a little girl who survives a nuclear disaster, and afterwards she's left all alone to fend for herself for a couple of years before workers who are cleaning up the site find her and bring her back to civilization. There, she finds that she not only has the nuclear poisoning that everyone expected her to have, she also has powers because of the nuclear explosion. So that's the basic premise behind this, and now we can talk about what you probably came here for. Is tracing good or bad? Now, I've been drawing for a hot minute, and I think I've always known that tracing art is morally wrong, very bad. You're not supposed to trace. But when I was in 6th grade, I watched Inuyasha for the first time. And I think that show was like the gateway drug to my anime addiction. I had watched a few anime prior, but something about Inuyasha hit me hard. I had developed an unhealthy obsession. I went through almost a full sketchbook of only Inuyasha fan art. I had posters, I made mini cardboard cutouts. But something I hadn't told anyone was that most of the fan art I made in that one sketchbook was traced. Someone would ask to look at my sketchbook and I'd show them and they'd comment on how great the anatomy is, and I would just be like, hey, yes, thank you, as if it was mine. Because I so badly wanted to do the characters I loved justice, I resorted to putting my sketchbook pages to my computer screen and tracing DeviantArt posts with my pencil. And of course, looking back today, I can see how shameful it was, and how prancing around showing people something that you traced and saying that it's your own doesn't make it your own. It's something that you stole from an artist who worked hard for what they did, and that is hurtful for the artist. I know because it's happened to me. But I also can't deny that in the time I spent tracing, I grew the most as an artist. As I weaned myself away from the Inuyasha fan art and I started referencing, I realized that I understood proportions a little bit better and what went where because I had traced. Now, it would have been more beneficial for me if I had traced things that represented real anatomy, but I still benefited nonetheless. That period of time in my life was when I started taking drawing seriously, and I learned the most. And that was the beginning of my art journey. And honestly, I would recommend that you trace. If you are a beginner artist, I recommend for you to trace. However, if you do end up tracing, don't go around telling people that it's yours. Just don't post it or tell your friends it's yours, because it's not. It is a tool to help you grow as an artist. And you also have to be able to wean yourself away from tracing, because you can't just keep tracing forever or else you won't grow. You have to eventually stop and move on to referencing, which is also a great way to grow as an artist. But anyway, that's basically all I had to say on tracing. Tracing, by itself, not bad. It is a tool to help artists grow. But tracing and then saying that the thing that you traced is your own artwork, that is not good. Don't do that, ever. And since we're done talking about that, I was also reminded of something that annoys me to no end, and that is people who repost art and write credit to the artist or found on Pinterest, because that is not crediting the artist at all. If you can't find the source to the art that you're reposting, then don't post it. What you could do instead is go to a hashtag like, I don't know, Naruto fan art, and then go on the tag, find artists, message them asking if it's okay to repost, and then you can repost. Of course, if they say it's okay. But I'm sure you didn't come to this video to be lectured, although that's kind of all I've been doing the entire time. I really have nothing more to say. I hope you learned something. Thanks for watching. I have no idea if I'll ever post again, and there's a lot more to this video. I didn't anticipate to only talk this long and the video to be way longer. If you came from TikTok, hi. If you came from Instagram, hello. You're probably one of my family members. If you came from somewhere else, comment, let me know. Did this show up on your explore page? Because that would be epic, since this is my first video, and I highly doubt it's on anyone's explore page. But thank you for sticking around this long. Let me know if you would like to see more like this, or if you have any more suggestions for what I might do for this channel, because I'm quite lazy. I just thought this would be a fun idea. I have like one more idea for something to talk about during a speed paint, but this was kind of fun. I'm currently sitting on the floor of my closet, not that you care. It is midnight, and I'm gonna stop talking now. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.